It's my car.
It's your car?
Yes.
Who's the engine? Or what's the engine? Me? Where are you pointing at?
You.
Are you sure?
Best ride in town.
Hey everybody, welcome back. St. Patrick's Day, so according to John, that means today's the day we plant potatoes.
Yep. I mean, it's good weather for it.
It is beautiful today. Spring is Sunday. I can't wait. I'm hoping we are finally done with all the winter weather. Starting to get some buds on the trees. Gonna have flowers any day. Well, we do on a couple of the trees already. The plums are starting to flower. Everything else is getting close, so I'm excited. I hope this means that winter is done. Before we can plant, we got a little mess to clean up, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just some weeds popping up, some wind damage to some of our stuff, and we just need to get this area ready, and we will get those potatoes in the ground. You gonna help me?
Okay.
Okay.
Mama.
Yes. Okay. Just put it up on the table, and we'll take it in with the other stuff. Some of this is good stuff, but we don't want it here. I mean, some of it's just regular weeds, but like we've got yarrow coming up over here too. But we've got a huge patch over there, so that's okay. Okay, you guys have all seen people pull weeds before, and it's not very exciting. So we will be back like that, and it'll be ready. Okay, we got the weeds out, or at least of this section. There's still a little over here that I really want to keep pulling, because once I start a project, I really want to finish it. But we have a chance of storms here in a little while, so I want to make sure we get the potatoes in the ground first. If I have a chance, I'll go back and finish cleaning up this whole bed. But now it's time to broad fork and rake and plant. This is the first of our 2022 plants to actually go in the ground.
Yeah, we have bell peppers and tomatoes, but
They're
nothing
started,
in the
but
ground.
yeah, nothing in the ground yet.
And we're actually about to go move those so they don't get too like burnt up, because they're in the greenhouse.
Yeah, they're getting a little warm because they're tender.
And they're starting to get a little wilted. I just went and checked on them, so.
Do you want the honor of putting the first potato in the ground this year?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well then, let's go do it. Hey, just came to check on the tomatoes and the peppers. We've had them out here in the greenhouse, and they're still pretty tender, so if it gets really sunny, it's almost too much for them. So give them a little bit of time and then move them back in where they're protected a little bit. But they are growing pretty good. Our last video, I think you guys saw us starting these tomatoes, and that was, I think, only a week ago. So they're already, I'm not even sure if it's even been quite a week yet.
I don't think it has.
So they're growing really well. And then the bell peppers are doing good too. A couple of them got a little burnt here where I left them out in the sun too long yesterday. So that's, right now we're gonna run them back in, kind of give them a little break from the intense sun and just kind of a little longer each day so that they're ready for going outside. Using the broad fork. This soil is actually pretty soft on the surface, but I want to go down really good and deep. Soften it up good before we put the potatoes in. It's also going to help with letting the moisture and everything get down to them. Plus it's a good garden workout. I think it's a little easier for me now. The idea with this is you're not actually turning over any of the soil. You're just loosening it up. These tines are going down deep. You lift back and loosen it all up without actually turning anything over.
Thing's heavy.
Keep your toes back.
That's like, it feels kind of like weird stilts.
Yeah, all right, go. Be careful.
I can't get it down.
Okay. It's okay, tilt it up.
Huh?
Pull it back. You remember when we started this garden, Henley?
Yeah, and it was so tiny.
No, I'm saying, do you remember when we started it? This was almost all bedrock. We had to start growing the soil on top of rock.
And we got all that. Wait, my turn.
We got another row to do. And right down here is where it's really rocky. We've got it broad forked, raked, trenches dug. It's time to plant potatoes. Even have a little handy tape measure right down the middle to make it a whole lot easier. So spacing, we'll just kind of look on there and go as fast as we can. You ready, girl?
Yep. Where?
She's precisely picking out her first potato. She's gonna plant the first thing in the ground this year. All right, put the potato in.
Skin down or up?
Just like that. All right, you planted the first thing of the year. A fish like in the ground.
Yeah.
Peppers are started, tomatoes are started.
Yeah.
But this is the first thing in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have 87 more to go. Let's get busy.
About like that, maybe?
Check the measurements, 6.5 inches, Let's actually move this guy. Let's actually move this guy way down here. The other one will be right about here.
Here.
So look at the measurements, dude. Got it? All right, so we're gonna get these potatoes finished up, get them covered up a little bit, and I think that God's gonna water them for us today, so we're gonna get done and we will see you guys next time. Bye.